How's it going, dudes? And welcome back to Dream Daddy. Today, we're gonna go back to Brian. Also, funny story. I was actually recording this earlier, only to realize I wasn't recording. So, I had to load a previous save up. Anyways, let's continue with Brian. I just realized his face is covered right there. Oh, I have a message from Brian. Oh no, I've been dreading this day. I accidentally boasted about my abilities as a fisherman to Brian, and now he's challenging me to another dead-off. I've been doing my fishing research online, but I'm nowhere close to being an expert. Still though, I have to accept. I type back to Brian. That'll show him. Brian responds back, letting me know that tomorrow he'll pick us up at an hour that I previously forgotten existed. Man, that's gonna be a rough start. Amanda comes into the room from the kitchen, eating a cheesesteak by biting it off piece by piece, like some kind of monster. I didn't raise you like that. What? It's called string cheese and not chompy cheese for a reason, Amanda.
Ugh.
Did you just call me in here to criticize my controversial string cheese eating technique or what? No, Amanda, we have to go fishing tomorrow. Well, you have to go fishing. I get to play with Brian's dog. How do I become a master of fishing overnight? You went fishing in the Girl Scouts, didn't you? Nope. My stint in the Scouts was brief and purely transactional. I thought I could get free cookies, but I didn't know that I had to, like, be outside and tie knots and stuff. But I have to beat Brian. Dad, let me tell you a story. Do you remember last summer how I applied for a job at that coffee shop across town? Give me a refresher. During the interview, they asked me if I knew how to work an espresso machine, and I really wanted the job, so I lied and said yes. On that first morning, there was a line out the door, and within half an hour, I severely burned my hand, and they told me to go home and never come back. Yeah. I still have a scar from that. Of course I remember. What does that have to do with fishing? The burn is a metaphor, Dad. I don't get it. You can lead a horse to water. What do horses have to do with fish and burns? Dad, please, I don't get your obsession with competing against Brian. You wouldn't understand. It's a dad thing. Please try explaining it to me. Okay, Brian's he just thinks that he's so much better than me that he purposely reminds me of that whenever he can. And it's like he has to one-up me. I have to beat him at his own game. Is that what you think is happening here? No, Amanda. Okay? I know that's what's happening.
Ugh.
Alright, Pops. We should both be getting some sleep. See you in the morning. Night, Panda. I'll brush my teeth and throw on some pajamas. I climb into bed, set my alarm, and close my eyes. So like, okay, sleep. I'm wide awake. I have been there. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have been there. I can't help but think about the last time I went fishing, hoping that there's something I can glean from it to give me an edge over Brian. I was about 9 years old. My dad woke me up one morning and told me to get dressed and meet him downstairs. It was still dark out. I had no idea what was going on, but before I knew it, we were both alone on a freezing cold lake. I had to sit there for hours while it got hot and muggy, the air thick with bugs. I picked at mosquito bites while my dad sat in stony silence, fishing pole in hand and beer in the other. We didn't catch anything. On the long drive home, my dad bought me a pack of cigarettes and didn't say a thing. That didn't help. And I think I had some repressed sadness about my father. I'll deal with that later. I'm sitting on a boat in the middle of a body of water. I can't see any land, but I know it's a lake. The water is placid and still. I'm holding a fishing pole. I don't understand why, but it feels like my life depends on catching a fish right now. I cast my lure into the water and wait, and wait, and wait. My whole being is filled with hopelessness as I watch the line disappear into the depths below. We used the wrong lure. I look up to see my father, just as he looked out one cold morning disapproving. I'm panicking now. I pull the lure up and try to grab a different one, but all of the lures in my tackle box are the exact same. I look up to my father for guidance, but he's gone. I try casting again, but I can't hold my footing. My boat tips over, and I fall into the water, sinking further and further. I see the multitude of fish that had been lying just below the surface, all swimming around me as if to taunt me. One of the fish swims up to me. He has Brian's eyes. You gotta use a natural buoyancy lure if you're trying to catch trout, buddy. Ow! I jolt awake. I jolt awake to the sound of my alarm. It's fishing day. That would explain the weird dream. I groggily slip on clothes and get ready. I spot Amanda's door half open and see her still curled up in a mountain of blankets. Walking over to her bed, I give her a tiny kiss on the forehead. Fishing day, kiddo. You ready? No. Well, you gotta get up. I can't do this without you. Also, please stop sleeping in your clothes. Amanda pulls her comforter over her head. Never. Amanda, I'll get up in a minute. Alright, Brian should be here in 20, so you better not just go back to sleep. Amanda sticks her hand through the blanket and to wave me away. I leave her room and make myself some coffee. And another cup with lots of cream and sugar for Amanda, whenever she gets up. Amanda eventually wanders in and chugs her coffee, while I do while I do word jumble. I hear the doorbell ring. That must be Brian. Still rubbing our eyes, we walk outside to see Brian. He's decked out in fishing gear. Daisy's falling asleep next to him.
Hey.
Early bird gets the worm, buddy. You ready to fish? I was born ready. My eyes narrow in on Brian. It's a good day to die. Hop in, guys. Let's get this fishing party started. I walk over to the driver's side door and open it. Woof woof. Brian's dog immediately hops into the driver's seat, wagging his tail. Firstly, can I see your license, sir? Maxwell, let agent in. Maxwell obediently hops into the back to cuddle up with Daisy. Amanda sits in next to Maxwell and Daisy and immediately falls asleep. You ready for an adventure? And I am ready for glory. I struggle. Be right back.
A few moments later.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I struggle to stay awake as we drive to the outskirts of town. Country music plays quietly from the radio as I watch trees pass by. So, where exactly are we headed? It's about an hour north of here. A little spot I've been going to since I was a kid. My dad used to take me there all the time. Whew, I really should learn to pause at the end of periods. I don't think anybody else knows about it. I brought everything we need so that we can catch some trout, have a nice little fire, and enjoy nature. My fishing pole is in the shop, getting it tuned up. Do you maybe have an extra I could borrow? But of course, it's probably not as nice as it sounds like yours is, though. Right. I'm digging a hole here. I stare out at the forest lining the highway. The sun is just barely over the horizon, scattering dusty pink light through the trees. For a split second, I spot a deer grazing on the side of the road before it leaps back into the brush. After a nice quiet drive, Brian eventually tells me to pull off the highway and onto a dirt road. The car bumps along until we reach a clearing that opens up to a magnificent lake. Well, here we are. I step out of the car and keep Brian unload and help Brian unload our gear as Maxwell runs around us barking. Man, I cannot read today. The kids walk up and wander to the shore, where Daisy tries to teach Amanda to skip rocks. Brian and I carry the tackle boxes and cooler down to the edge of the lake, where he has a canoe waiting. Ah, great. It's still in one piece. Hold on. Help me out, Maxwell. I help Brian place a tiny dog-sized life vest onto Maxwell. Woof woof. Alright, your turn. Brian hands me a lime green life vest. I'm gonna say the first one. If I fall in, I'm counting on you to rescue me. Oh, he liked that. Suit yourself. Brian turns to Amanda and Daisy, who are still skipping rocks. You kids want to fish?
Aww.
I'm good with just throwing rocks into the water. Amanda hurls a rock into the pond with gusto. Yeah, take that, water. Amanda, you're supposed to be skipping them.
Whoa!
Is that what we're doing? Daisy, don't you want to fish?
Huh.
I think catching fish is kind of inhumane. We're gonna explore the woods and look at bugs and stuff. Alright, be safe. Don't go too far. Brian puts the life vest around himself and we throw all of our equipment into the canoe. Maxwell happily jumps in and takes his place looking out over the front of the boat. I get in the canoe as Brian shoves off. We paddle together and get ourselves into the middle of the lake. Most freshwater fish usually feed at dusk and dawn, which is why I had to get you up so early. Yeah, I know. That's pretty common fisherman knowledge, after all. Fisherman knowledge that I am knowledgeable about. Still a gambling man. You know it. Let's see who can catch more fish. You can catch more than one. Sounds easy enough to me. What's on the line? Besides all the fish I'm gonna catch, obviously. I was thinking something a little more high stakes than mowing the lawn. Custody of our children. More than that. Let's say if I win, I get your Weed Whacker. The Weed Whacker 2000. That's a limited edition. But if you win, you get my pole saw. The Reach and Cut 3000. The cordless version? That's the one. Pope. The Reach and Cut 3000 is state of the art. My Weed Whacker is a prized possession, but there are those hard to reach branches at the back of the yard that have been begging for a pruning. You're on. We shake on it. I suddenly remember that I don't know how to fish. My foolish, fuzzlery pride will one day be my undoing. I feel a minigame coming on. I watch as Brian ties his lure and does some stuff I can't quite follow with his fishing pole. He casts it into the lake. Oh boy, now I have to do that. I stare down at the tackle box and at the pole in my hand. Pull some bait, put some bait on the hook. Stretch before. Put some bait on the hook. I fish a worm from the styrofoam container Brian brought. It's slippery, but I think I can get it onto the hook if I just focus. Oh god, I'm bleeding. Oh god, the blood's everywhere. The worm not on the hook.
Well...
Need some help? No, I meant to do that. Blood attracts the fish. They can smell it up to a mile away, you know.
Ah.
I think that's sharks. No, it's definitely fish. Never what? Tie a knot or something?
Ah.
Yeah, there we go. I take my pole and try to tie an elaborate looking knot to impress Brian, the classic hunter's man. I learned that one in my youth. Yep, this one isn't coming apart anytime soon. With this knot, I will cast my heavenly line upon the unsuspecting water and deliver unto us a bountiful harvest. I look over to Brian. He doesn't seem to be paying attention. Let's cast this sucker. I pull my rod back and launch the lure as hard as I can.
Ha-ha!
And the lure flies off the line and sails far, far away, landing in the lake with a loud sploosh. Sorry, I judged the wind speed wrong, 'cause this cold air drives the pressure down.
Hey!
Go ahead and take my pole. I know it's hard switching to a new pole you're not used to. I'll fix up another lure. Brian hands me his pole and smiles. I just sit there, feeling like an idiot. I knew it! It's a minigame! Fishing around here is easy. They group up. All you gotta do is line up 3 of the same species and reel them in. I need to match 3 of the same species. I can't tell them apart.
Match that fish.
Oh, I meant to hit this guy. That's a smallmouth bass, judging it not for its size. If its mouth for the size of its mouth, but the content of its character. I hear if they try hard enough, one day they'll grow up to be a medium mouth bass. Really?
Now you're fishing.
There we go. Right there.
Now you're fishing.
Oh, I'm timed. I didn't realize that was timed.
Nice match.
I didn't realize that was timed. Oh no, that wasn't the right fish. Quiet, Brian.
Now you're fishing.
There. There.
Match of the day.
It's kind of hard. And some of them actually do look like. Oh, there. What?
Match of the day.
Where? Oh, here.
Now you're fishing.
Right here.
Catch of the day.
Right here.
Rainbow trout.
Good work. Wow. This is way tougher than I thought. I look over to Brian, who's smiling and obviously enjoying his time out here on the lake. I will crush him. Suddenly, the fishing pole jumps in my hand. I reflexively tug towards I think I got something big. The tip of the pole dips down repeatedly, and the line starts to run.
Aha!
Reel it in. I finally get the fish right up next to the boat. It's a long, beautiful rainbow trout. Brian hands me a net. It's all yours. I lean down and notice that my hands are shaking with excitement. This fish is bigger than all the ones Brian caught. That pulse all is mine. My the canoe tips over with me. I find myself sinking into the lake. I should have taken the life vest. All of a sudden, I'm embraced under the water and pulled into Brian's arms. I'm finally dragged upward, sputtering water. All of our gear floats on the surface. Maxwell doggy paddles around us in circles, having a great time.
Ah.
You alright? Does that count as one?
Oh.
Well, seeing all of our fish are now swimming safely back in the lake, I guess so. Brian laughs. Let's get you to shore. Brian and I flip the canoe back over and fill it with our now soaked wet gear. We row back to shore with Maxwell in tow. And now he's shirtless. Once we get back to the beach, Maxwell darts off into the woods. Brian takes off his shirt. Dots of the lake water glisten in the sun. His strong back. Man, all that general contractor must have built that guy like an ox. I hope he doesn't notice me staring.
Hey.
I'm gonna get a fire going so we can dry off. Wanna hand me yours? Yes, okay. I reluctantly take off my own shirt and toss it to Brian. I suddenly wish I had done more sit-ups in my life. Or any sit-ups at all. Really. Another thing you've bested me in. Stupid sexy Brian. Simpsons. You might as well fry that shirt up. Seems like it's the only lunch we'll have. The day's young. We can fish from the shore. Once Brian gets the fire going, I sit and try to dry off my pants. Brian sets a couple lures out by the water's edge. We're probably gonna have to put the kibosh on the competition for now. Until another day. My stomach growls.
Uh-huh.
You hungry? Oh, I'm fine. Brian reaches into his cargo shorts to pull out a few granola bars. I have a small child. I am flushed with snacks. Brian joins me by the fire and I accept a cargo short granola. And now we're back to waiting. Where did the girls get off to? Shouldn't they have been back by now?
Ah.
I wouldn't worry about it too much. They're a couple of smart kids. That's what I'm worried about. They're too smart. They've probably established a small rural government by this point and installed themselves as leaders. I took a look around at the sun cresting and tree line, casting the entire land in a warm golden glow. The forest seems to be coming alive now. Birds chirp in the distance now. Wow, nature is beautiful. I apparently can't read. A mosquito bites me. I slap my neck and curse. Nature sucks. Here. Here you go, bud. Sorry. I don't know why I had trouble reading that. Martin hands me a bottle of bug spray. I begrudgingly take it and dose myself. Be right back.
More moments later.
Okay, I'm back. Ugh. I've always hated how this stuff smells. Really? I've always kind of liked it. It reminds me of being outside. Maybe you and I have different sentiments on the outdoors. Maxwell comes bounding up to me, and a huge stick in his mouth. He drops it at my feet and looks at me expectantly. Break the stick in half to assert your dominance. Fake, bro. Throw it towards the woods. I hurl the stick as hard as I can towards the tree line. Maxwell bolts after it, running as far as his stubby little legs can carry him. Which, coincidentally, is not very fast. It is very cute, though. Nice throw, Asian. I turn away so he can't see me blush. Maxwell brings the stick back to me, clearly proud of himself. Good boy, Maxwell. You're a very good and speedy boy. You're the world champ of fetch. It's time for the pets. What's the plan? Pat butt. But Pat's never fails. Scratch behind his ear. I give Maxwell some nice little scratches behind his floppy ears. He responds in kind by licking my face. He really likes you. Be careful. He's gonna try to follow you home if you keep that up. Ew. I scratch Maxwell's ear more intensely. I'm gonna steal your dog, right? We both laugh, but I'm only kind of kidding. While I'm playing with Maxwell, fish begin to routinely pull on Brian's line. I watch Brian effortlessly fillet the fish, squeezing a bit of lemon on them and frying them up in a cast iron pan. Before we know it, we have a feast fit for a couple of shirtless dudes. Amanda and Daisy emerge from the woods, looking totally unscathed. Whoa, Dad bod patrol. I'm gonna have to issue you both a citation and demand you put your shirts on. There are children present. Brian tosses me my now dry shirt. I pull it over my head, thankful that I will no longer be distracted by Brian and his pecs. Where have you guys been? Studying entomology. What? We were playing with bugs. I expected you guys to be more covered in like mud and stuff. Daisy looks offended. What do you take me for, a child? Amanda puts a hand on Daisy's shoulder. Right. Please take a seat. Well, we take a seat around the fire, and Brian serves us all generous piles of fish on paper plates. It's absolutely delicious. Why does he have to be good at everything?
Hmm?
Fish taste okay. Daisy and Amanda both nod furiously. Mouthful of fish. It's incredible. I've never had fish this good. Yeah, it's great. All hearty family recipe. What are your pants? Why are your pants wet? Well, Amanda, we were out there on the lake, and then
Ah.
I accidentally tipped over that boat. Don't worry, all of the gear floated to the surface, so we didn't lose anything. Right, Asian? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I can't believe he just covered for me. Gosh, he even out humbles me. He's trying to beat me at everything, including my world famous sense of humility. What? We finished our fish and end up playing catch with Maxwell for a little while before we decided to head out. After cleaning the camp, we pack up the station wagon and let Maxwell into the back seat. The poor pup falls asleep in a cuddle puddle with Amanda and Daisy. They've had a long day. Been an ordeal today, bud. Let me drive you guys home. I want to prove that I'm the most awake dad on the block, but yeah, I'm beat. Fine. As we drive away... What's with this music? As we drive away, I take one last look at the lake disappearing behind us and smile. I rest my head against the window, and the low rumble of the dirt road beneath us lulls me into a peaceful sleep. Hey, sleepyhead. I opened my eyes and realized that I had dozed off in the car. I self-consciously wiped a lot of drool off my chin. Oh hey, I was risking my eyes. Just in case we suddenly have to jump into a sort of conflict. I'm awake, super awake for it, and ready to fight with my strong arms. It's all good. You earned some rest today, buddy. Thanks for coming out with us today. I had a lot of fun with you. Thanks for inviting us. I also had fun, actually. Glad to hear it. Take it easy, yeah? You too. Take it the easiest. Brian chuckles to himself as he unloads the car. Amanda and I get inside and immediately collapse onto the couch. Long day. Yup. I was so close to the pole saw. Pole saw? Yeah, Brian and I were competing to see who could catch the most fish, and... Ugh! Stop! Why do you care so much? Manda Panda, just look at the guy. He's so obviously got my number, and he's rubbing my face in it.
Aww.
Dad, I love you. But you're kinda dumb sometimes. Dumb. Or clearly the superior dad. You know what? I don't have any of the energy required to properly unpack your weird fixation with asserting your masculinity. I'm going to bed. Night. Amanda slides off the couch and face down onto the floor. I'm a tired slug. Amanda, that floor is disgusting. I don't care. Well, night, honey. Night, Pops. Oh, that was. I wonder what I get this time.
You know
Yes.
what? Let me mow your lawn this weekend.
Wow. Wait, what's going on? Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to unpack it after a few bites of ice cream from the freezer. I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but can't quite make out what it is. I get a closer look. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda. The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strange. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Did something happen? No, nothing. No, nothing happened. Go away. Something must have happened. Amanda. Get out! Okay. I quickly leave her room and shut the door behind me. Once the door closes, I can hear her crying again. What happened? Wow. What has her so upset? She seemed fine. She seemed fine earlier. I apparently still can't read. She's usually so open with me. Did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? I guess if she wasn't before, she definitely is now. I can't even remember the last time she snapped at me like that. I had a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. Alright, I'm back. And I think I will leave this video here before I'm interrupted again. If you guys enjoyed, hit that like button. And don't forget to comment and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video.